Hello guys and welcome to another interesting episode of Madrid My DNA, the home of everything Madridistas, as we discuss you through Real Madrid's latest and important update. Kickstarting with today's agenda, Jude Bellingham recreates superhero scene with fans following Manchester City conquest last night at the Etihad Stadium. We are going to be giving you a little detail of that in this episode as we progress. And shortly after that, we will quickly turn our attention to the next agenda of the day, as Real Madrid superstar Vinicius Jr. reacts to Real Madrid beating Manchester City at the Etihad for the very first time. We are also going to be talking you through that on this episode as we move forward, so please stay tuned right up to the end. Do not forget to like and subscribe to this channel, turn on the notification bells so you do not miss on our daily Real Madrid update. Real Madrid midfielder Jude Bellingham was away from the spotlight during both legs against Manchester City in the UEFA Champions League quarter-finals. In the first leg, the England midfielder was given a rather unusual role, something that the team admitted did not work as planned. At the Etihad on Wednesday night, the youngster returned to his usual position and played his big part in the opening goal. After all, it was his pass to Vinicius Jr. that eventually resulted in an assist for Rodrigo's opener. Eventually, the fan favorite got among the crowd to celebrate his team's success, and his celebration resembled the iconic scenes from the Superman movie. From what it is worth, Bellingham seems to have made quite an impression, shifting the debate to his 5-game scoring drought, even though he is not a centre forward. His decision to join Real Madrid last summer was intended to elevate the team's quality and contribute to building their future midfield. However, his remarkable tally of 20 goals and 10 assists has unexpectedly thrust him into the spotlight as Carlo Ancelotti's main attacking force. Despite being just 20 years old, he has taken on the challenge with remarkable ease and neutral ability. A week after the showdown at the Bernabeu that brought a lot of attention to the Englishman, the midfielder had a chance to make amends at the Etihad, and it is safe to say that while he was not at his usual best, he delivered. Despite struggling with physical discomfort, it was very difficult. They were constantly with the ball and they didn't stop moving you. Most teams would have collapsed when you got like this, but we put up with it very well, said the midfielder after the match. I would never have dreamt of starting my time at Real Madrid like this. I hope there are many more nights like this, the youngster concluded. When quizzed on TNT Sport, understand that Bellingham scored Real Madrid's first penalty of the night after Luka Modric, who was the first kicker, missed his. Bellingham, with some composure, slated his own to the corner of the left, while the goalkeeper went on the right to boost his club's morale, with everyone coming after him, netting to take Real Madrid to the semi-finals of the competition. Understand that in the semi-finals, Real Madrid are slated to face the German heavyweight side Bayern Munich in 12 days, with the first leg being played at the Allianz Arena, Munich. The second leg now slated to be played at the Bernabeu, which is going to be a favor for Real Madrid, considering their fans will be out in numbers to push them even in time of suffering on the night. So having discussed and concluded with that, we are going to quickly turn our attention to the next agenda of the day, as Vinicius Jr. reacts to Real Madrid beating Manchester City. Real Madrid forward Vinicius Jr. has said that qualifying for the semi-finals in the UEFA Champions League now seems too easy for the team. Here we go again among the 4 best teams in Europe. Once again, it seems easy, wrote the forward on his social media handle after Real Madrid beat Manchester City 4-3 on penalties. A night of salvation was on the cards as Real Madrid looked to avenge the defeat of the previous season against the champions of England. Although things looked bleak for the record European champions, they held their nerves. Ultimately, after managing to hold City, the game was forced to penalties, where Andre Lunin denied both Mateo Kovacic, the former Real Madrid man, and Bernardo Silva to send his side through to the last four. During the added minute, Vinicius succumbed to the toll of physical exertion after completing a grueling 50 meters dash, clashing head-to-head with the famous pacey Kyle Walker. The Brazilian collapsed onto the ground as his body signaled its limit. With a hand on his thigh, he signaled for a substitution, a move already in the works as Lucas Vazquez was poised to enter the field as soon as the ball went out. It was in the 101st minute that Vinicius reached his breaking point. A promising long ball made him dash forward, engaging in a fierce battle with the English fullback as they approached the penalty area, only to find all avenues blocked, as the huge Kyle Walker did everything possible to keep Vinicius Jr. meters off the ball. That final burst of energy pushed Vinicius Jr. to his brink, resulting in a collapse from sheer exhaustion. Walker and Ederson approached, expressing concern for their fellow professional. In a graceful display of sportsmanship, they assisted him to his feet before he made his way to the bench. Meanwhile, the medical staff attended to the Brazilian star as his pointed gestures indicated discomfort in his thigh. Whether from strain or fatigue remains to be seen. With a pivotal match against Barcelona looming on Sunday at the Bernabeu, the outcome remains uncertain. Real Madrid keep a huge 8-point gap between their arch-rivals FC Barcelona in the title race and will like to make it 11 on the night. Missing a player like Vinicius for such a crucial encounter would be a big blow for the Merengues as they face a wounded Barcelona side who just got kicked out of the Champions League by Paris Saint-Germain. So having discussed and concluded with that, we have come to the end of this interesting episode. Thanks for following us right up to the end. Please do not forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Turn on your notification bells so you do not miss on our daily Real Madrid update. See you next time, and a very big Hala Madrid to us all.